Hello, I'm Bailey Diacon, and it's my pleasure to keep you in the know with NSPE. March is Women's History Month. The current issue of PE Magazine features the article Leading for All the Right Reasons, which explores a demographic shift in the profession. More women are taking on leadership roles in the society. The cover story of NSPE's flagship publication is Rethinking the Recipe for Inspiration. As the pandemic continues to take a toll, Math Counts, Discover E, and other outreach programs are finding new ways of connecting with students from a distance. Engineers will play a vital role in the development and implementation of emerging technologies and tackling complex issues like sustainability and resiliency. All of these issues, challenges, and opportunities will have an impact on the workforce, licensure system, and the specialization of our profession. Access a free webinar from this year's eWeek, in which NSPE President Tricia Hatley and President-elect Rick Wera discuss the future of engineering and how our changing world will impact the profession. You can access the free webinar through our on-demand store. Applications for the 2021 Emerging Leaders Program are now available. This unique enterprise is an intensive 7-month experience for promising early career professionals who are just beginning to lead and think strategically in the profession and their careers. This program's target audience is promising professionals with 5 to 8 years of experience, and the curriculum is focused on the core skills necessary to think strategically, build effective teams, deliver great service to valued clients, and lead successfully. A diverse group of 20 young professionals from around the country recently completed the 2020 program and presented their perspectives on issues including engineering and public policy, diversity and inclusion, and educational offerings. Throughout March and April, NSPE will highlight each of the participants. Keep an eye on our social media channels to learn more about these young professionals, their achievements, and their plans for the future. As a graduate of the 2020 Emerging Leaders Program myself, it's not only a great opportunity to network with new leaders in the field across the country, but an excellent experience to develop your leadership skills. Apply today to join this exciting developmental program to start your climb up the leadership ladder. At this time last year, the NSPE Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Advisory Committee initiated an effort to learn more about NSPE's current membership demographics. In order to better represent and include all members of the engineering community, NSPE revised the diversity options for membership profiles. As part of this effort, we continue to learn and seek out ways to include everyone in the profession. We urge members to provide additional information on their profiles as they are comfortable sharing. All answers and data collected will be kept anonymous and secure and will only be used by the NSPE Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Task Force to continually promote the values of the strategic plan. Our popular engineering ethics webinars will return this month with a 3-part series providing insight on ethical canons. By purchasing the bundle, registrants can get all 3 webinars at a discounted price. Participants will be provided copies of the PowerPoint presentations, NSPE Board of Ethical Review case studies, the NSPE Code of Ethics, and other materials. Each webinar will include an online discussion and a 10-question quiz in order for the sessions to qualify for professional development hours. In addition to the ethics series, the following live educational sessions will also be available. April 21st, Mitigating Disease Transmission with Germicidal UVC. April 28th, Turn Your Ideas into Gold, a Guide to Intellectual Property. May 12th, Engineering Leadership Success by Design, Emotional Intelligence and Neuroscience as Career Differentiators. We've heard your requests for more webinars and will continue to add educational sessions of interest to you. Continue to check the PE Institute for new webinars, which are held regularly on Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern. Attendees can earn PDHs by passing a short quiz after each session. NSPE is pleased to support talented students studying engineering with scholarships made possible through generous contributions from NSPE members, corporations, and friends of NSPE. The application for many of our scholarships has been extended. Students interested in applying for the Blipman, Auxiliary, and Steinman scholarships must submit their application by April 1st. Applications for the Hightower Fellowship are due June 15th. Match your wits and knowledge of engineering ethics with experienced professional engineers and engineering students throughout the country. All current NSPE individual members, through their NSPE state societies and NSPE chapters, including student chapters, are invited to participate in the 2021 NSPE Melton F. Lunch Ethics Contest. The three topics from which the entrants may choose are artificial intelligence, the industrial exemption, and climate change. This year, NSPE will provide the author of the winning entry an award of $2,000, a certificate, and recognition in the PE magazine. All submission entries must be received by April 26th. Visit nspe.org for details. The NSPE Fellow Program is a national program intended to recognize deserving professional engineers who have demonstrated long-term professional service at the chapter, state, and national levels of NSPE. The NSPE Board of Directors established the Fellow Recognition Program to honor those licensed members who have demonstrated exemplary service to the profession, the society, and the community. The deadline for the NSPE Fellows nominations has been extended to March 16, 2021. All state societies are encouraged to participate in the NSPE Fellow Member Program by submitting applications for qualified NSPE members. Please send all nominations to awards@nspe.org. Last month, NSPE submitted a letter to the White House's Domestic Policy Council to inform the Biden administration of policy areas where NSPE and the new administration align. As part of the letter, NSPE urged the development of common-sense climate change mitigation policies and swift investment in the nation's infrastructure, among other recommendations. In regard to infrastructure, NSPE highlighted its vital role in society and the value of having professional engineers play a lead role in creating, maintaining, and renewing infrastructure. Government relations staff looks forward to continuing the conversation started by this letter as the administration begins taking action on these policy areas. Be on the lookout for new additions to the NSPE Advocacy Center. For the month of March, the campaign of the month will be a Tell Your Story campaign, and GR staff will be releasing a new advocacy tutorial on the value behind storytelling when advocating on behalf of NSPE. While you're in the Advocacy Center, be sure to check out and write to your legislators in support of professional engineers and the resolution on Engineers Week. And don't forget, each action completed in the Advocacy Center helps you gain points to be one of our top advocates for the month, and you can gain an invitation to our monthly advocacy roundtables. NICET launched its YouTube channel on February 4th to release the webinar about NICET's new Construction Materials Testing CMT performance assessments. Subscriber names quickly climbed past YouTube's first threshold of 100 that allows for additional customization. The second video walks through entering continuing professional development CPD points and recertifying online. We plan to add more application process walkthroughs, value, informational, and testimonial videos in the coming weeks and months. NICET also recently began allowing for remote proctoring of its fire alarms Level 1 examination. Stay tuned as more Level 1 exams will be available soon. Follow us on social media to keep up with the latest in the industry, and reach out to our member services team if you have any questions.